and re-liberated Neo caves to his fear. During his training, Neo faces another great height. This time, he makes the choice to jump, but he doesn't make it. So the fall demonstrates that he doesn't truly believe in his own capabilities just yet.
Everybody falls the first time.
The problem of doubt is embodied in the character of Cypher, who whispers in the Resistance's ear, tempting them to submit to the inevitable victory of machines.
I'm tired of this war. Tired of fighting, tired of this ship. Being cold, leading the same goddamn group every day.
Cypher rejects the truth,
I know this state doesn't exist.
choosing instead to descend back into hedonism and ignorance.
Ignorance is bliss.
Through Cypher, the Matrix challenges its own thesis that mankind truly wants liberation and enlightenment.
I choose the Matrix.
The character forces us to consider, which would we really choose? A difficult but free life, or blissful subjugation?
I know what you're thinking. Why, oh why didn't I take the blue pill?
Many of us secretly prefer the lie, and will even fight to preserve
Sissy,
it
did you
if
have
that
this
illusion
option?
maintains our materialist comforts and protects us from suffering.
Start saving audio?
Are not ready to be unplugged. And many of them
What is that?
are so hopelessly dependent on the
I turned it off.
that they will fight to protect.
The Matrix suggests that most of us already are choosing the blue pill. As we learn in The Matrix Reloaded, only 1% of people have minds that reject the Matrix.
99% of all test subjects accepted the program as long as they were given a choice, even if they were only aware of the choice at their unconscious level.
Cypher wants badly
He's
for Neo to
tired
fail.
already.
Never did answer me before.
He's on the box.
More of this bullshit.
We get the sense he may know to some degree about the Oracle's prophecy that Trinity would love the One, because he keeps asking her if she thinks Neo's the real deal.
You know, idiot.
All I wanted to do.
Even though he believes in
He
nothing,
had jumped and
brings
slid.
certainty in this belief.
Morpheus was right.
He likes the floor. He's like sliding all. Watch him. He likes sliding all over the floor. Watch him when he goes back.
Some kind of a miracle to stop.
In pursuit of this certainty, he murders his fellow rebels and nearly sabotages their whole operation before he's killed. Yet, Cypher's own death here is redundant. He was already about to essentially kill himself by erasing his agency and consciousness to become mindless fodder for a machine network.
I go back to sleep, and when I wake up, I don't remember a goddamn thing.
Cypher's desperate need for proof that
Why do you need to
humankind's
say that?
situation
See, I don't
is
understand why they need to say
stems
that.
from his knowledge deep down that
I just
what
don't
he says is
understand it.
evil. Choosing ignorance is enabling oppression. Anyone who's plugged into the Matrix can be taken over by an agent at any moment, making them a tool for the system of slavery.
The very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of that system, and that makes them our enemy.
No amount of rational knowledge can overcome doubt. It can only be defeated by Neo's next stage, belief.
I know that's what it looks like, but it's not. I can't explain to you why it's not.
The moment when Neo discovers belief is the point when we
Spice.
feel the plot start to turn
Spice.
in his favor.
That's why I have to go.
Spice.
Why? Because I believe in something.
After Morpheus is captured and tortured
What do you
for
think of the
access code to
babies?
Zion, the one remaining
Spice.
free human city, the Resistance considers pulling
What do you think of the
Morpheus's blood.
babies?
No one has
Spice.
ever beaten an agent, so they're certain it's impossible to do so. Neo then decides to do the impossible, save Morpheus.
I believe I can bring it back.
It's no accident that this is the choice the Oracle signposts for Neo. It's the crucible in which his true nature will be forged, determined, revealed. He still doubts he's the one.
Another one training.
Neo doesn't have the ego to abstractly believe he's the savior of all humankind, but when the mentor he loves and admires more than anything is in danger, he unconsciously and irrationally believes in his ability to save him, showing that he does know he has the One's power, he just doesn't know he knows yet.
So what do you need? So it's a miracle. Guns. Lots of guns.
The three main characters, Morpheus, Trinity, and Neo, are all driven by beliefs.
Morpheus believed something. And he was ready to give his life for what he believed. I understand that now.
Meanwhile, Cypher's weakness comes from the fact that he lacks belief. The very last thing he says is,
I don't believe.
as Super Polar observes in Beyond the Matrix, just as Neo's name is an anagram for one, Cypher's name is an alternate spelling of cipher, which means zero. It's fitting that that these two opposite characters correspond to 1 and 0, the two digits of the binary system which computers operate in. This suggests that ultimately what seems to be an array of choices boils down to just two: believe in something or believe in nothing. The Matrix posits that faith is much stronger than
One
mere
man
knowledge.
right there,
It's
sissy, that
something never
hard
been
ass
taken
life.
from you.
Let me
He
tell you
made
what
his
I
life
believe.
hard by doing all them drugs.
I believe
Johnny
Morpheus
Cash.
is more to me than he does to you. I believe
Here.
you were really serious about saving him.
What you got? Let's see what you got. What do we got in there, Melvy? What? You cannot be chewing up the stuff. Let me see. You cannot be chewing up the
Yet Neo's
stuff on
still
the
hit by a
ground,
bullet,
little
symbolizing that
puppy.
his self-doubt lingers.
Puppy.
Trinity comes to his rescue.
Hey,
Dodge this.
Foreshadowing
what
how
are
she
you
will
doing?
provide the secret
Who's the
weapon
pretty
to
girl?
complete his
Huh?
philosophical journey
Who's the
soon
pretty
after
girl?
this. When Agent Smith takes
Who's
over
the
a
pretty?
homeland's
Who's the
body
pretty?
in the
Who's
subway
the
tunnel,
pretty
just after
girl?
Trinity and Morpheus have exited, due to his growing faith, Neo does the unthinkable. He stands his ground against an agent. At this point, you might say that Neo's belief makes him an even match for Agent Smith, but he's not yet surpassed the agents. After all, they wholly believe too. As software programs, they have this belief written into their code, the equivalent of their DNA. Smith keeps calling him
Mr. Anderson,
which pushes Neo to cast off his slave name and claim his true identity.
my name is Neo.
He is at last trusting in his individual power.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
Even though Neo wins this fight, the agent can just stop the train and take over another body. Thus, Neo runs again. But just before he's about to exit the Matrix, he's taken by surprise. He flatlines. In this moment, the Oracle's prophecy that either Morpheus or he would die comes true. But we're about to find out her word's deeper meaning was obscured by technicalities. Neo wasn't yet the one because he had to die in this
And
third
what
form
do we
and
have
be reborn
here?
as someone new. In fact,
So,
his name, Neo, is a prefix meaning.
what do we got?
Looks like the
More.
agents.
What?
Your next life, maybe.
The last and most crucial step of Neo's
And
transition
that would
into
be
the One
the other
is
thing.
love. You can't be dead. You can't be. Because I love you. Another fact that holds true until this point is that death in the Matrix kills a person in real life.
The body cannot live without the mind.
However, the physical sensations in the Matrix are an illusion, so Trinity's love